Skincare, let's talk about it. Specifically, let's review my current skincare routine. Also, stop looking at the state of this room. I can feel you looking at it. Just don't. If you've been following my vlogs, you know what's going on in here. I can't do anything about it. Well, I can, but I choose to do very little about it over a long period of time because it's just so much. I haven't done product reviews on my channel in what feels like half a lifetime. The other day I was thinking, I wouldn't mind sitting down and talking about my current skincare routine. These days I try to keep my skincare routine pretty simple, but I still like trying new products and using a variety of products. The way that I simplify my routine is by trying to not use too many products at once. Little bit of extra background just in case, because I think these things can be important, especially if I say something in this video about a product and you're like, ooh, I think that might work for me, but we have different types of skin, then you know, you kind of need to know these things. So I'm 38, I'll turn 39 later this year. I am currently wearing no makeup. I'm sitting in natural lighting and I have dry skin. Normal if I'm very, very good with my skincare routine, but it's mostly just dry. Now you know the background of my skin, let's talk about some products. Makeup removing is really important to me. I haven't been wearing much makeup lately and that's fine. I go through phases. But when I am wearing makeup, taking it off at the end of the day is like the most important thing ever. A smudge on the lens. Fucking camera. My preferred method of removing makeup is oil cleansers that emulsify, and at the moment I'm actually using two. They're both from Uemura. They're cleansing oils. I have the Ultimate Sublime Beauty cleansing oil. This is like their sort of premium one, I suppose. I think it's actually designed for all skin types and meant to be like an anti-aging oil cleanser. I don't know if that's a thing, but anyway. And then I have been using this one as well, which is just a little mini. It's the Blanc Chroma. Bet I said that wrong. This is meant to be brightening and polishing. Look, I don't know how an oil polishes, but oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I can imagine how that would work if my skin was a wood surface, but it's not. I don't really care about the claims that this makes or what the claims of different formulations make. What I care about is how quickly this breaks down my makeup, how well it breaks down my makeup, especially things like mascara, and how clean it emulsifies and washes away from the skin. So by that I mean not leaving an oily residue. I also don't want to get it in my eyes and then have my eyes be all like stinging or foggy with oil residue in them. This doesn't do any of those things. No oily residue, no foggy, stinging eyes, just really clean skin. And it breaks down mascara like an absolute champ. I love this stuff. I have quite a few bottles. This one's in my Project Pan at the moment, and this is just like a little mini that I had in my travel like beauty bag, and I emptied that out and put it with the rest of my skincare because I was like, I'm not trying to hold on to like this much oil cleanser in a minute. No, I'm gonna finish it and then I'm gonna move on. So I'm loving both of these at the moment. I think, like, look, Uemura appears to have pulled out of the Australian market. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. I assume their profits were just no good, or potentially another retailer is trying to get an exclusivity contract with them. I don't know, but I guess whatever. If I can get my hands on this in the future after I've gone through my, I think, 5 bottles of it, I would buy it again. I love this product and I actually highly recommend it. It's expensive, But if you want a really good oil cleanser that ticks all of the boxes an oil cleanser should, this is a brand that I highly, highly recommend. And I've been using it for years. Hopefully, I will get to use it for years more to come. Cleansing step number 2. This is where I typically like to use a foaming cleanser. Even though I have dry skin, I still like a foaming cleanser. What do you want me to do about it? It's a personal preference. One that I'm trying to pan at the moment, I'm a cow. I am trying to pan this at the moment. This is a Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. I finished up one of these years ago, right? So I have past experience with it. Really enjoyed it. When I pulled this out to use it recently, because it was kind of like the only thing I had at my disposal because everything else is in boxes, I was a bit like, whatever, take it or leave it. But the more I've been using it, the more I've come around to, no, I will take this one again. It's basically a powder formula and you mix it with some water. You can then, you know, do one of these in your hands and turn it into a foam, which you can then wash your face with. You're going to add a very small amount of water to it and make it like a paste and use it as a pretty intense exfoliating mask. And by intense, I mean like effective. But it's not super like irritating or anything like that. Or you can take some of it and add like a medium amount of water to it and basically use it not only as a chemical exfoliator but as a physical exfoliator. Because it's like a granular product and it takes a little while to dissolve in water and with friction, you do get a bit of a physical exfoliation with it. But it also has salicylic acid's papain, which is, I believe, from a papaya, and that is an exfoliant, like it's an acid that exfoliates the skin, and it has rice enzymes as well. This is good shit. I like this. They call it a daily microfoliant, and look, there have been days where I've used this daily because I had nothing else at my disposal. I wouldn't actually say that it needs to be used every day because it exfoliates your skin. You probably shouldn't be exfoliating your skin every day. I'm just saying. I think it's great. I think it's a, you know, once or twice a week kind of product, and I will continue to use it. Oh my god, you're so cute, Flea. I'm gonna boop your nose. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Oh, you tolerate, Mum. Let's talk about other cleansers. Tatcha, the rice wash. This is nice, man. Look, it's nothing special, okay? It's just not. It's expensive. It has beautiful packaging. I really love the scent of it. I love the scent of Tatcha products. Like, just yes. Yes, but I gotta say, it's just a cleanser, guys. It's just a cleanser. They say it's a pH neutral cream cleanser of rice and hyaluronic acid that gently purifies while moisturizing. Here's what I'm gonna say about foaming cleansers. Some of them can really strip your skin and some of them can not strip your skin so much. I would say that this falls into the not so much category, but I wouldn't say that it's moisturizing, okay? I just wouldn't. If you wash your face with it and then dry your face off and you don't put on moisturizer, your skin's probably going to start to feel a bit dry and tight and uncomfortable after a while, unless you have really oily skin. I have no doubt that there are ingredients in here that help to prevent drying out your skin too much during the cleansing process, but I don't think it's moisturizing. I'm also using the Drunk Elephant Beste No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. I've used this before and I don't mind it. Like, it's fine. Again, like they say, it's meant to be a hydrating one. It's got glycerin and, oh god, the thing that ticks me off about this, on the packaging it says cantaloupe glycerin, right? And it's got an orange lid with a little orange band, a little orange infinity sign. It looks like cantaloupe. doesn't smell like cantaloupe. Now I know it's not supposed to, okay? I don't think any of Drunk Elephant's products actually smell good. They smell like raw ingredients. Whenever I see cantaloupe on this with the coloring and all that jazz, I'm like, smell like cantaloupe, just do it. I feel like every time I open it up and I squeeze some on my hand and I smell it, or even if I don't smell it and I'm just like, I know it's not going to smell like cantaloupe, I know it's not, and then I rub it on my face and it doesn't smell like cantaloupe, I am emotionally let down. I am sad. Opportunity missed. I don't know what cantaloupe is supposed to do. Maybe it says on the back. Let's have a look. Mild surfactants, makeup dissolving emollients, blah blah blah. Fine, I'm going on their website. I want to know why they feel the need to put cantaloupe right on the front of their packaging. The cantaloupe fruit extract, they say, is rich in antioxidant and it helps to soothe and hydrate. Okay, fine. But also, cantaloupe is delicious and it smells pretty good as well. I think anyone who likes melons, sorry, I just immediately thought of boobs. Anyone who likes melons of any type probably have it in their mind where they're like, I want it to smell like that. And that's where I'm coming from. So you put cantaloupe on a packaging label like this, and immediately what I think is, oh, it's gonna smell like cantaloupe. Not cantaloupe is an antioxidant and hydrating. Who cares? I would bet good solid money on the fact that being a cleanser that is going to be on your face for less than a minute, that the cantaloupe ingredient is not really gonna do jack shit. And that is actually my opinion about most face cleansers. These guys are on your face for such a short time. Any active ingredients in there that are supposed to, you know, help benefit your skin in some way are typically not going to really be that effective because it's on your skin for less than a minute. Who cares? It's not long enough for it to do anything. When we're talking about the daily microfoliant, this has acids in it, and a lot of acids start to work straight away. Like once they come in contact with the skin, they start to work. Now when you pair the physical exfoliant factor of this with the chemical exfoliant factor, your skin can feel smoother after a single use, and after extended use you really start to reap the benefits. Cleansers are cleansers. You don't need to spend a lot of money on them for them to be effective. I just really like this. Would I buy it again in the future? Yeah, maybe. Or I might try some of their other ones in the range. I'm sure they've got others. I like it simply because it smells nice and it makes me happy. Would I buy the Drunk Elephant again? Probably not, because it doesn't smell like cantaloupe and it disappoints me a little bit every single time I see it, simply because it says cantaloupe on the label. But this came in an advent calendar, and if I got another one, I'd use it. Bonus Jonas item that I use every now and then, just because I like it, is the Sugar Plum Fairy Lip Scrub from Lush. To be fair, any lip scrub from Lush, I just, I want to eat it. Oh, these are good. It's basically just a sugar scrub with oils in it. Now, I don't use this outside of the shower because if you are putting it on and trying to exfoliate your lips and you get it like around your lips, I can't, yuck. Like I need to wash that off. So I just use it in the shower, which gives my lips time to, you know, soften up with the steam and the hot water. Can you stop like quiet barking, please? And then that also allows me to like wash off the oil residue. And if you're wondering if I like eat the sugar after I've done the lip scrub, yeah, I do, because it's delicious. I've tried quite a few lip scrubs in my day, looking for, you know, different alternatives, not because I don't like the Lush one. In fact, it's my favorite and I keep coming back to it, but mostly because I want to be able to like try different flavors. Like, I want a watermelon one. I'm not even kidding. Please give it to me. The problem is a lot of brands do a like lip balm with little bits of scrubby particles in it, usually sugar. That is the most disgusting thing ever. Like, I actually want to vomit right now. I'm not even not even joking. Like, they make me want to gag. I love the sugar with a little bit of oil thing. This is literally 99% sugar. I gotta hurry this up because I've been talking for too long. Stop talking. Let's go into like treatment products. Now, if we're talking about my night routine, I keep it pretty simple. Differin. This is adapalene, basically, like retinol type product. It's pretty potent. I had been using the ordinary retinol and squalane, and it was fine. I think I'm about halfway through the bottle, and I was like, I just don't feel like this is really doing too much for me. So I decided to swap it out and go back to using this, which I've used a bit in the past, and I've used other similar products like this. This is so much more effective. Like, I got the retinol uglies within a couple of days. It was, yeah, I'm back onto this. I noticed the difference straight away. Look, retinol, you don't notice the difference straight away, okay? I'm just gonna put it out there. It actually takes quite a few months to see like the benefits that it's gonna give you, but you can see and feel it starting to work quite quickly. I went a little bit too hard with this initially because I was like, nah, it's gonna be fine because my skin is already adapted to the ordinary one. No, my skin had like reverted while using the ordinary one. That's what had actually happened. So when I went straight in with this like every night, I regretted that a little bit, but it's fine. Youth to the people. This is the Superberry Hydrate and Glow Oil. I love this. I love it. I love it. I reckon it's one of the best facial oils I've ever used in my whole life. I will totally buy it again in the future, but I have a lot of oil, so it might take me a while to get there. So I don't actually really use this on its own too much. I used to be really into using oils. I used to use them morning and night, under makeup, all that jazz. These days I pulled back on it a little bit, and I would usually use this and like skip the rest of my skincare routine except for a moisturizer and of course cleansing if my skin is a little bit like agitated, irritated, upset, pissed off. And also I have been mixing like less than a drop of this with a pea-sized amount of this when I want to apply it, simply because this is a gel, and when you're trying to smooth it over your face, it can it dries really quickly, so you got to move fast. So mixing it with like the tiniest bit of oil works really well. So there's that. I feel like the sun is getting closer to me, and maybe I need to turn the brightness down a tad. I don't know. Editing Hailey will have to deal with it. Whatever. When I'm not feeling lazy and I am looking to sort of go that slightly extra step during the day or even the night, I usually use this combo. So this is a TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum from Drunk Elephant. Shit, I forgot this is a night serum. I used it during the day. Oh well, it was fine. I was fine. It's glycolic. Actually an AHA and a BHA blend. It's a 12%, which is pretty, like, you know, that's a bit. Again, Drunk Elephant and their packaging, it says raspberry extract on there and it's got pink, and I'm like, you should smell like raspberries, but you don't, and that's a great disappointment to me. I know they don't put fragrances in their skincare, and that's fine. Being an AHA and a BHA blend, it's multifaceted. So AHAs target like anti-aging things, so fine lines and wrinkles, while BHAs are really good if you have breakouts or spots. Now, I don't really deal with a lot of spots these days. I got one right on top of my, like, the peak of my Cupid's bow. I was like, that's fucking rude. But anyway, don't really deal with spots. Love me an AHA though. I'm running out of acids, to be perfectly honest with you. So I was like, well, I've got this, so let's use it. And it is effective. This is quite bitey when you put it on, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like, you can feel it. You can feel the acids doing their thing. But it's really effective. They say to use it at night. I don't know, I used it during the day, whatever, I don't care. Then I have the Biossance, I don't know, Squalane and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum. I love me some copper peptides. Love them. Really good for anti-aging. Like, super good. And Squalane, I'm okay with, like, whatever, I'll take it or leave it. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, which, oh yes, I love me some hyaluronic acid as well. This came in an advent calendar at the end of last year, and everyone was like, oh, you got to tell me what you think about that, because people say it's really, really good. And I haven't, like, watched anyone's reviews on it, so I don't know what people think about it, other than people telling me, like, I'm getting secondhand information that other people say it's good. I'm only using this to, like, eventually finish it up. I think I've got, like, maybe half a bottle left. I've been using it for a while. There was a time there where I used it morning and night. Sometimes I would just use it at night. Most days I would just use it in the morning. I don't see or feel any benefits from this. I am using it to finish it up, the end. Most products that I have in my routine, I love them because they effectively do something, and it is something that I can either feel or I can see in my skin. Whether it be that, you know, I put this on at night, I wake up in the morning, I wash my face with one of my standard cleansers, not the exfoliating cleanser, and I can feel how smooth and soft my skin is. Yes, okay, you did your job. You exfoliated the surface of my skin very effectively. When my skin is feeling plump and hydrated and not feeling like it's drying out throughout the day, I know that the hydrating steps that I'm using, or the moisturizers, which I'm about to talk about, I know that they are working. When I'm taking my makeup off at the end of the day and my eyes aren't burning and I don't have mascara remnants underneath my eyes and my skin isn't all greasy from using another makeup remover, I know that it's working. It is doing its job. I don't know what this is doing. I have no idea. It's being blue, and I mean that makes sense because copper peptide products are usually blue, but it's, what else is it doing? I don't know. Anything? Who knows? Not that I'm noticing. Let's start with, like, moisturizing the eye area. I'm really into these at the moment, and I have been for a while. And this started last year when I started project panning. Well, not started project panning. Started introducing a product like this into my project pan. These are the Roselle like eye patches, right? They're hydrogel eye patches. It's a big tub of them. I don't know, you get what, 60, and you basically put one under each eye, leave it there for however long you want, take it off, move on with your life. I'm digging these hydrogel patches for under the eye, and I think, look, I don't know if I'd be like rushing out to buy this brand again. If I saw them heavily discounted on sale, I'd be like, sure, snap them up. But I think I'd probably be more inclined to, like, try a new brand. I've got a few tubs of them kicking around, so, like, I'm gonna be working on them for a while. But my point is, I like them. I am noticing the fine lines under my eyes more and more each waking day, and that's fine. Like, I get it, we age, it is what it is. But For me, hydration is key because I can get dry under there. And yeah, I'm digging the Hydrogel patches. Not just like this specific brand, but Hydrogel patches in general. I started trying this out. This is the r-Retinoate Youth Activating Cream from Medik8. Now, I believe this is meant to be a retinol eye cream. It contains a breakthrough in vitamin A technology that is designed to outperform retinol in every way. Cool. So, they say each bottle contains a 2-month supply when used twice a day. Now, if there is one thing that I have learned about using retinol products, is that you never ever apply them to your face during the day, because they make your skin photosensitive, and you can do a lot of damage to your skin if you're doing that. Now, I haven't done any research whatsoever other than just reading the website right now about what this new technology is that's supposed to outperform retinol in every way. But I would never ever in a million years put this on my eyes during the day. Use it as a night eye cream. That's it. That's all. I definitely think that there is something in here that is doing what retinol does, because when I started using it, I got the retinol uglies around my eyes. It's a thing. You know retinol's doing a thing if you've got the retinol uglies. That's just the way it is. I think I like this. I'm down with it, but I will not put it on my face during the day because that frightens me. I don't want to make my eye area worse. But I'm going to keep using this. Now, when it comes to days when I don't want to put that on my eyes, so during the day and sometimes in the evening, I've been using this. This is the Pyunkang black tea. Oh my god, I have dog hair all over. What are you doing? Do you see what she just did? You can't sleep on there. Get off. Get down. Get down. Get down. Let's see how many times it takes me to say, get down. Get down. Get down. She knows she's not allowed up there. You know, you cheeky. Oh, don't try to be cute to me. This is the black tea time reverse eye cream. Look, I don't think it reverses time. I'm just going to put it out there. What I love about this is it's lightweight but really hydrating, and it has an awesome like teeny tiny squeezy tip. So I can get like the perfect amount out for my eyes. Don't need a lot of it. Nice and hydrating without being really heavy and like, you know, causing milia or anything frustrating like that. But I don't know if it's really like, you know, reversing time. If it did, I wouldn't even tell you about it. I'd gatekeep it. I would. I'd buy up all the stock in the world, and I would never ever share my secret with you guys. That's not true. I would. My secret is go get Botox, because that's the primo when you want to deal with the lines and literally make them go away. Last items, moisturizers. I'm currently using 2, and I typically like to have 2 on the go, but I've got to the point in my usage of these products where I'm ready to bring in a 3rd, because this guy is almost done. And I usually bring in a 3rd to try it out, and if it doesn't work for me, I've got fallback options, and if it does work, then I go hard on the one that's nearly finished, and you know, off we go. Happy days. This is the Dear Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. It's actually designed for after sun care, so if you've been out in the sun, this is good for that. It's meant to help calm the skin, soothe the skin. You know, you're not meant to be getting sunburnt. I don't think it's meant to repair sunburn. It does feel nice on the skin. Now this has, it looks kind of like a gel cream texture, but when you start to like rub it into your skin, it becomes a bit balmy, but I like it. And I don't, you know, I'm not talking about like lip balm. I'm talking about like a very subtle moisturizing balm. Like it's, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without, like, you have to put it on your face to sort of understand it. It's not like balm, but it's like a subtle hint of balm. Really love it. Fantastic. But it's little. It's a little baby. Then I have the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. So it's a 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula for healthy looking skin. Is quite light. I use it day and night. Works well under makeup, but if you got dry skin, can certainly make you feel more comfortable. I don't know if you can see how much I've used. I've used like maybe, yeah, about a third of a jar. This is actually my second jar that I've gone through. I really enjoy it, and again, it falls into the category of this. I would consider buying it again, but I always love to try new things, so probably try new things before I fall back on that. But this is my moisturizer combo at the moment, and I really enjoy it. Did I say they were my last two things? Because if I did, I'm a liar. My last thing is actually this. It is the Quick Screen SPF 50. It's a primer, moisturizer, and blue light defense in one from the Quick Flick. Now, I'm not allowed to tell you what I think about this. Laws were brought into Australia where influencers, which is apparently me, I don't know who I'm influencing, but okay, go off government. We're not allowed to you're allowed to talk about products like this, but you're not allowed to give your personal endorsement. You're not allowed to give your personal thoughts. So this was, unless you buy it, I believe. Anyway, this was sent to me by the brand, and we actually had a discussion about, like, you know, the new rules that have come into place. So I'm not allowed to give you my personal thoughts on this. I can read you the claims though, so I'll do that because, look, sunscreen is really important, especially for someone like, okay, I live in Australia. Sunscreen's important. Our sun is like coming at us with a vengeance. I also like to use sunscreen for anti-aging purposes, to protect me from the damaging rays of the sun. And also I wear or use retinols, so I then need to protect my skin again from further sun damage. So sunscreen is a part of my regular routine. This is the one I'm currently using. The claims are it's a multi-use sunscreen, moisturizer and primer that you'll actually want to wear. Ultra lightweight texture, can be worn on its own or under makeup. Fast absorbing, non-greasy formula, leaves a gorgeous satin glow with zero white cast. SPF 50 plus, so UVA and UVB. It also has a HEV blue light defense. I don't know anything about blue light, guys. Hyaluronic acid and vegan squalane for hydration and plumping skin. Raspberry seed and tomato extract for antioxidant protection. And it's, look at that. It's TGA listed, which I'm pretty sure it has to be. But it's made in Western Australia. I didn't know that. I'm in Western Australia. I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. I will leave a link to their website. Oh, look, I will try and find all of these products online and link to them, so if you want to read more about them, you can. They do this, and they do a spray one. I haven't tried the spray one because I have a thing about like sunscreen in my hair, right? Like I can just imagine like sunscreen in my hair. Otherwise I have to like tie it up, and then even then like sunscreen in my hair. So I don't know. I'm sure like come summer when I'm trying to reapply really quickly or easily, sure, I will use it. And I have used spray sunscreens in the past, and I don't actually have like an issue with them. But on a daily basis, it's not my preferred type. I like to use like a, you know, pop it on your hand and do one of these and then pop it on your face. And I use this at the end of my routine. So after I've done the cleansing, all of the skincare, the moisturizer, followed by the sunscreen. And that's where it ends. And that's when we get into makeup application, which is what I'm going to go and do now, not on camera, because I need to film another video. I think I'm going to go have a snack first, because I'm hungry. I might try to turn this into maybe a quarterly series, or I don't know, however long it takes for my routine to change enough that I have, like, you know, enough products to talk about. Although I'm gonna say, talking about a full routine, like, this is, I've got like an hour of footage. Oh god, you'll edit it for me, Freya? Yeah, good girl, you'll edit it for me. Excellent. So the dog's gonna edit for me, so it doesn't matter if the video is an hour long. But yeah, I enjoy talking about things that I put on my face, so I'll do it again in the future. If you've used any of the products here that you saw in this video, let me know. Do you love them? Do you hate them? And if you've used anything kind of similar, or like, you know, another product from a brand that I talked about, or a dupe or something like that, and you want to share your information, please do. Or if you found your holy grail eye cream and you want to gatekeep the secret, I don't blame you. I want to gatekeep a holy grail eye cream. I haven't found one yet. I just keep trying and slowly watch my under eyes age. Alright guys, I'm going. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.